1,200 new students have arrived for Freshers' Week at the University of Cumbria, and a big welcome if you are one of them watching for the first time.
This year marks a decade since Cumbria achieved university status. Our reporter Ryan Dollard has been at the Fuse campus to meet students and look at the impact of the uni on city life.
For a decade now, this time of year has seen a huge influx of young people arriving in Ambleside and Carlisle. Students come from the length and breadth of the country and beyond, many experiencing their first tastes of adult life in our region. So what is it about the University of Cumbria that attracts people? To find out, I'm joined by some members of the rugby team. We have representatives from London, from Belfast, from Bolton.
Well, coming from London, it's just decided to get away from home, a bit more independence and try and live my own life, and don't regret it at all. Loving it.
Exactly the same. The course that I'm actually doing is forensic science, and back home it's not offered towards me. So in order to actually do the course, I've had to come across to England. But I've loved every second of it. I don't regret it at all.
Yeah, I'm a third year policing student now, and when I moved up I came with no policing background, no law background, but the course delivery up here has just been brilliant. Lecturers all know what they're talking about, and the area is just perfect, especially on days like this when you've got the sun out. It's lovely.
And if I ask you all again, lads, if there are students out there thinking of applying to Cumbria, what would you say to them?
Do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's been a very good decision. Lots of things.
Brilliant uni, brilliant lectures. Yeah. I haven't regretted a second of it.
And the scenery, amazing.
So Cumbria, as you would expect, leaves its mark on those who study here. But have the students left theirs on the communities that they come to? Maggie Duggard grew up in West Cumbria, and Ben Vollins has been involved in the LGBTQ movement here for more than 5 years. They believe the diversity that the university has brought to the county has helped to change attitudes.
I think having more people coming in and out of Cumbria can only be a good thing in terms of exposing us all to different kinds of experiences. I know when I was at school I would never have come out, I wouldn't have even known, and now my little brother is telling me that there's out LGBTQ kids in his class. It's really nice to see, and yeah, I'd like to think the university has an effect on that.
Yeah, I mean, working in this sector, since I left and came back, a lot more people are out and open. There's still a huge majority that aren't out for various reasons, but I mean, it's getting better.
Over the last 10 years, the city's nightlife and social scene has also changed. Former University of Cumbria student, now bar manager Dan White, says that too is a result of the uni and the young people it's attracted. Do you think they've brought a greater variety and diversity to the kind of bars, restaurants we have here?
Yeah, definitely. I think when I came to university in 2012, there was a high demand, and then suddenly these bars were popping up on Devonshire Street, here, which wouldn't have necessarily happened, I'd say, if there wasn't a student demand for them.
These students were still in primary school when the city's first freshers began their student lives. Now they're part of a tradition that has become woven into the very fabric of Carlisle.
And Ryan joins us now from Fuse Hill campus in Carlisle. Ryan, we heard all the positives there, and we know about them well, don't we, about student life in Cumbria and our part of the world. The university didn't get a fantastic report recently, though, in the Sunday Times University Guide, did it?
No, Ian, some lovely personal stories there, but academically the university is still lagging somewhere around the bottom of the class. But we're joined by Michelle Leake, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor. Michelle, bottom 5 in that Sunday Times report, is that a cause for concern?
Ryan, the changes that we have put in place through our strategic plan will take time before we actually see them impact tables such as these. However, already this year the university has come 35 out of 126 universities, which has been a massive 60 places increase for the university, very successful, and for our students, of course. Also, I'm really pleased to report that our graduate employment sees us in the top half of the sector for the universities, meaning our students get real jobs as they leave the university within the region and, of course, beyond. Another thing that I would like to mention is actually we've been with the type of university also that does extend our pastoral care, and we're in the top 5 and have actually been commended through Parliament for some of the services that we provide in terms of supporting mental health and wellbeing for all of our students. Furthermore, I can't say too much about it at the moment, but we are about to launch some significant employer collaboration and university plans that will really further progress some of our success as we move forwards.
Michelle, thank you very much. A very comprehensive answer to my question there. We hope to hear what that development is, what is happening with the employment issues. But so far, the University of Cumbria 10 years not out, and possibly with a very good few more still to come.
Okay, Ryan, thank you very much indeed.